Yes, guys, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another show. This, guys, is my 5,000k subscriber special. Big up to everyone. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. If you've subscribed, I really do appreciate it. I didn't think I'd ever get to 5,000 subscribers, but here we are. Somehow we did it. Next target is 10,000. There's no doubt about it. That is the next target. 10k. But yeah, I do appreciate this, guys. I really do. I mean, it's I just didn't think I'd get to this milestone. I never thought. I only started YouTube a couple of years ago. I'd say the last 12 months, I've taken it more seriously. In the last 12 months, so I really look at. I started a couple of years ago, but I really look at what I've been doing. From this December to last December, I look at that 12-month period and feel like that's when I really, started to kick on and start doing this YouTube game properly. So all I've been doing it since the lockdown of starting in 21, 22 or whatever it was. It was my first video, 22. Can't bloody remember now. No, 21 was my first video, wasn't it? In July 2021. I think my first video was about Jordan Henderson not signing, if he was going to sign a new contract. That's my first video. You don't watch it; it's terrible. Yeah, my first live video. I think was just the end of 2021. So yeah, through pretty much I would say from December 22 to December 23 is when I feel like I've done YouTube properly. That's where I think that's where I've done it properly. So I look at that period from December 2022 all the way now to December 2023 because in 2022 was quite a difficult year for myself and the family because my daughter Penny had a lot of operations in 2022. She also had her first big neck fusion surgery where she was in hospital for almost 4 months. She went in the hospital in August and she came out of hospital in December. So it was a long time in hospital for around 4 months. So it took a big part of that calendar year up, and and we had other things going on. So I was doing bits and pieces. I was doing still quite a lot of stuff, doing a lot of content and that. But I really felt like the channel started to really grow and get big from December 2022, because that's when my daughter came home and I could settle down because my daughter was home, my wife was home, the house, everyone was back together in the family again. There was no distractions or anything. And I could really, settle down and go, right, if I'm going to do this YouTube game, let's do it properly. Let's do it properly. And since then, yeah. So I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I really do appreciate it. Josh says, did you ever have a channel before this? No, I had like I had a channel where I spoke about wrestling connected to this channel last year, but I only did one video on it and got rid of it. And then I did have my After Dark podcast. That might be the one you're on about. I had a channel called the After Dark podcast, Josh, but that was connected to this channel. Yeah, I was doing that in about 2022. So yeah, this is the first thing I did, though. Let's sort out my camera here a minute. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, I did the After Dark podcast. Now, if you're new here, you guys might not know what the After Dark podcast was. The After Dark podcast was it was just me and a few other people on the channel that I knew. Unfortunately, some don't come on the channel no more for certain situations, but yeah, and we used to do like an After Dark podcast. It started at 10 p.m., went a couple of hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, and we just chatted. Comedy sort. It was sort of like a comedy channel. No football talk. Not allowed to talk football. Yeah. There was a guy pre-COVID that had a Liverpool channel that looks like you. No, I did. I was on Coppish quite a bit. on their calling shows on Fridays, and then in the summer of 2021, I just decided to do my own channel. Decided to make my own channel, and then yeah, and then it started growing, and I thought, yeah, and then that's all I've done really. I've not done anything before that, though. No, I've not done anything before that. Big up Chris. Been following you since Coppish days. Big up, my man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the After Dark podcast were funny, man. I might bring them back. You know, I might have to bring that. I might have to bring that back. Uh, I might have to bring that back. You know, if no one knows what the After Dark podcasts were, it was just a comedy channel. It was just a comedy show. It was just a comedy podcast. It was me, Cav, Savage, Rods, John Moore. Who else was on there? Can't remember now. And we just chatted, man. We had a laugh. We talked about crap, you know, jokes. We picked on people. It was just, I enjoyed it, man. I would love to bring that back. I need to. I've been thinking about bringing the After Dark podcast back. I don't know how you guys in the chat would feel about it. How do you guys in the chat feel about it if I try to bring the After Dark podcast back? And just, yes, that man was on couple. That's right, Daz. Yeah, like if you in the chat, if you remember the After Dark podcast, you know, would you like to see it come back? Maybe we could make a special appearance, like I don't know, what, a New Year's Eve special of the After Dark podcast or something like that. Let me know. Let me know. Big up, Mike in the house. Just wanted to give you a big up. Congrats, JB. Keep going. I remember the sub 2K days. Yeah, man. Yeah, like back in 22. That's what I'm saying. December 22 to December 23. All I've been doing YouTube a year longer than that. Them days are that 12-month period is when I really consider I took YouTube properly. You know, more disciplined, getting more shows up, improving my, improving camera and microphone quality, improving my thumbnails, improving the way I speak, my dialogue, all that sort of stuff. It's just, that's what I consider that 12-month period, and it's just flown. So I'm loving it. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest. Like, there was a point in the summer. Now, this is me being honest with you guys right now. There was a point in the summer that I was thinking of giving it all up. So it was before the season started. And, because my daughter, she had to have a second neck fusion because the first, although she was in hospital for 4 months in 2022, the operation worked only for about 6 months or so, and then it went bad again. So she had to have a second neck fusion surgery, which you guys all know about, which she had in September, which has worked, and she's beautiful and brilliant. And in that August time, I was thinking about giving it up, man. I really was. I didn't have that spark, I didn't have that drive to feel like getting up and doing shows and videos. Because, there's people out there who knows about YouTube and all that, and it's hard work, man. It's not just about pressing the live button on your thing and off you go. It takes, half a day, you do a few hours of a video. You got to create the thumbnails. You got to create what you're going to say, write the dialogue, and then, and then do a 2 or 3 hour video. And then by the time you've done that, half the day's gone, and you can't, you don't see the family. And I was really, really thinking about chucking it all in, but I'm glad I didn't. I found my spark again, and and just felt like, you know what? Yeah, I love this. I love talking to you guys as well. If I'm feeling a bit down and depressed, I do a show. Like, right, what can I chat about Liverpool wise? Let's do a show on it, and I talk to you guys. You guys pick me right up because some of you come out with funny, funny one-liners in the live chat. Some of you, or there's a debate in the live chat that I get hold of, and we have a debate in the live chat. Some things you guys agree with me on. There's some things you guys don't agree with me on, and I love that. I love debating, especially football. And I really appreciate, guys. You lot are the reason I'm doing this, and I appreciate it. Um, question: if you want to ask me any questions in the chat, guys, this is your chance. This is your chance. If there's any questions you want to ask me, you can any like non-football related questions. We can have a bit of a Q&A session as well. So if there's any questions you want to ask me, I'll write them out in the chat and I'll save them. I'll read them out, man. I'll read them out. Big up, man. Thank you for your hard work. No, thank you for being a subscriber. All of you. Couldn't do it without all of you guys. Great channel, Jamie. I'm happy I found you. Big up, man. I appreciate it, Mac. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Big up, keep it level. Big up, Aaron as well. Big up, Drone. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up, Honesty as well. I really want to this content creator stuff, but I don't see myself talk about other clubs. Maybe just LFC or just do watch holes. Also, I'm very reactionary. He's Caribbean in me. Hey, man, nothing wrong with being reactionary. The thing with YouTube, yeah. The thing with YouTube, when you say something, it's said. It's said. It's on the internet, so it's done. Unless you delete that video, unless no one screen recorded it or clipped it up or anything, and you delete it, then it's forgotten about. But you say things on YouTube, it's kept on YouTube. The thing is, when you're a footballing YouTube channel, it's very hard a footballing YouTube channel, and because like myself, you guys know I don't flip flop on my debates or anything like that, but I can go back and forward on things. I could have an opinion a few months ago on a certain subject, and then I changed my opinion. But people remember that. People remember it, and they get it in the chat, and they go, Jamie, 4 months ago, you weren't saying this. You were saying like blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I was. I changed my point of view on things. And then they go, oh, that's fine, no worries. I just, I'm glad you changed your mind and all that. But then there's some people who go, oh, no, you're a prick. Well, yeah, now you're trying to change your mind to look like you're saving face and all that. You get it, man. You get it on this thing, you get it. So any questions, man, just put it up in the chat. I'll go through them. We'll answer them, man. We'll answer them. Big up, Bear. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Big up, Paul Turner in the chat as well. Great content. I enjoy your shows more than anyone else on YouTube. That's beautiful, man. That makes me quite emotional. I ain't gonna lie, Paul. That actually makes me, quite emotional. That you of all YouTube is massive. There's thousands and thousands of Liverpool content creators, and you say that about me. That makes me quite emotional, and that makes me happy, and makes me want to carry on doing this kind of thing. I really like. There's content creators that are far bigger than me, that are Liverpool content creators that are great at their job. Like you guys come in here, and the love you show me is amazing. I do love it. I really do. I can't imagine. I come out with some things that sometimes are a little wild. Some statements that are a little wild. Like yesterday, I said in that video we did yesterday, I was talking about I think Liverpool can win the Premier League without a DM. Some people in the live chat agreed. Some people didn't. But you guys are never rude. That's what I love about all of you. Right? I love my this community on my channel. I absolutely love, because none of you are ever rude. If you don't agree with me on something, you'll go, oh, Jay, I don't quite agree with you on that. But, it's absolutely fine. And, I will argue a point you don't agree with me on. And we just have a civil conversation. We don't get upset with each other. And that's what I love, man. That's what I love. Like with football, I understand with football, you get a lot of banter in football, especially on rival channels and things like that. You get a lot of banter, right? And I'm all for football banter, but sometimes I think it goes too far. I think football banter can sometimes go too far, too stupid. I, I get here. I like to have proper football conversations. Now, I might not always be right. I'm probably hardly ever right. I mean, most of the football conversations I have, I'm probably only ever like 40% correct, and 60% wrong. But I love having them football conversations. And what I love about it, when you have an adult football conversation with another adult, you can have a chat, and you both don't have to agree on something, but you can have a good chat. You can have a good debate with somebody, and you might not agree with it, but at the end of it, you talk offline, your mates and your pals, and it's great. I love that. I've met some great people on here. Now the Coppish boys, especially Cal. Like me and Cal talk quite a bit offline and all that. Cal's a great guy, superb person. You know, um, uh, Jerry, obviously Jerry from the Jerry James Show. Jerry's a great guy as well. We speak, G Ensman's a great guy, absolutely fantastic guy. I love Ens. He's a great guy. And you got Cav as well. Cav will be back on the channel soon. We'll try and get Cav on the channel. I actually speak to Cav offline, and I got in contact with him last week and trying to actually get him on the show, but he was busy. He was doing other things. But when Cav's available, he'll come on the show. There's great people out there that I've met through doing this, and yeah, and look, there's some people that don't come on the show no more, and we don't speak anymore, which is a shame. But I absolutely love the guy. I do love the guy. If he's watching, he knows who he is, and yeah, I love the guy, and I wish we just patched things up and mended things. I understand, but he knows who he is. I'm not going to mention names. He knows who he is. I love the guy. I hope we can one day patch things up and mend fences and and just become, civil with each other once again. Because he's a great guy. He really is, and he does great content himself. Tremendous content. Big up, I love Liverpool. Congrats. I thought, okay, Jamie, what's your earliest Liverpool memory? It is when I was my earliest Liverpool memory. So it's sitting with my dad watching the Liverpool Arsenal game of the final game of the season in 1989. So I'm sitting with my dad in 1989, final game of the season. Not quite, because I'm only 8 years old here. So it's 1989. I'm 8 years old, and we're watching the game, and I don't really understand it all yet, but I'm watching it with him, and he throws. Everyone remember? If you're old enough, you might remember. But back in like social clubs and pubs back in the day, you used to have them ginormous ashtrays, yeah, really thick like that, thick plastic ashtrays, ginormous things, right? Because back in the 80s, everyone smoked, and he must have brought one home. And yeah, when Michael Thomas scored the winning goal for Arsenal to win the old Division 1 title, that ashtray got thrown at our telly and took a massive chunk out of our telly. Now, remember, tellies back in the old days, they weighed about, I don't know, 20 stone. They were massive, weren't they? They were like that deep, and they were huge. Took a massive chunk out of the telly. My mum went ape. And then watching that, I was like, wow, if my dad's getting this emotional about a game, this team must mean something really to him. This Liverpool team must mean a lot to him to get this angry. And from that day on, I supported Liverpool Football Club. So yeah, that's how it all happened. Big up, Josh. What's your goal with this channel? I don't. I've not got goals as much. I take things a step at a time. As I said, I'm shocked. I've got 5,000 subscribers. I'm shocked that sometimes I do a video and we're chatting away, and I look in the top left hand corner there, and I see like 200 people in the chat. Sometimes, like we've got 47 in the chat now, which is amazing. And I see that number, I'm like, wow, like they've got these many people listening to me. I find that amazing. Even now, I still find I've got 46 people in there listening to me, and I find that amazing. I really do. My goal to the channel is I want to grow it, obviously, as much as I can. I'd love to get sponsorship on the channel. That isn't a betting company. So as a football, see, the problem is when you're a football channel, and I'm a Liverpool channel, so I could do other things in foot. I could, because my channel's name's Jamie Phillips Football Chats. It doesn't really scream that it's a Liverpool channel. It's only when you find my channel you realise it's a Liverpool based channel. So I really could talk about other footballing things, because that's how I started out my channel. It weren't just going to be a Liverpool channel. I used to do watch alongs at other teams all the time. And then I settled down and thought, you know what? I only really want to talk about Liverpool. I don't want to talk about Tottenham all the time. I don't want to do thumbnails of Tottenham versus Man United and stuff like that on my channel because it don't feel right. So I just made it a Liverpool channel. And when you're trying to grow a football channel, especially when it's a one club channel, it's very hard to grow because you think how big Liverpool are. There's Liverpool channels that have been doing this since time. Yeah. And like the Anfield Wrap and Redmond TV and Coppish and these great Liverpool channels that have got like 30, 40, 50, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they've been doing it for so long. They've got a massive fan base now, and it's very hard to get in amongst that. So I'm just chipping it off one bit at a time. So 6,000 subscribers is next. If I can get to 6,000 subscribers by March 2024, beautiful. If I can get to them 7,000 subscribers by, I don't know, July 2024, and then if I can get to 10,000 subscribers by this time next December. So if we look at it now, I'm on 5,000 right now. If I can get to 10,000 subscribers by December 2024, this would be amazing to me. So I'm growing it slowly. There's no rush. I'm not going anywhere. I'm loving what I'm doing. It's Liverpool only content. So because I'm only doing Liverpool only content, it's harder on the algorithm because they're just pushing my channel out to people that really watch Liverpool content, and then they pick my channel up. And then try and get sponsorship that ain't just football. I don't want to gamble in sponsorship. I mean, I don't mind gambling, obviously, but it's not a religious thing or anything. I just don't want a gamble sponsorship. I'd like to get some kind of different kind of sponsorship for the channel, and the merchandise store will be opening soon. So once that merchandise store is opening, I think it give me a new lease of life. Big up Red for Life. I only found your channel recently, but really love your content, bro. Big up Red for Life. I appreciate it, love, man. I really do. If Rob Jones didn't have bad injuries, for me, I believe growing up, watching both of them, Rob Jones was a better footballer than Gary Neville at right back, because Gary Neville played for a much more successful team at the time, and because of Rob Jones's injuries, he never got that acclaim. But in my opinion, Rob Jones is a far better right back than Gary Neville. I think Jamie Carragher spoke about this a few years ago when he was talking about Rob Jones. I can't remember what it was on. It might have been on Redmond. And when they were interviewing him, and he said, in his opinion, Rob Jones was the best English right back. It's just something didn't go for him. Playing for Liverpool at a time where they were a bit left behind. United and all the new Premier League money, and then the injuries and stuff. But yeah, Rob Jones is quality, man. Honestly, question: what's your favourite video you ever made or streamed? Favourite video ever made? Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? I ain't lying, honestly. I forget a lot of my videos. Once I've finished my video, sometimes I forget what I've done. There was, I think it's when I got over 3,000 subscribers. So we did a video on the channel. It was me and Savage, and Cav, I believe. I think there might have been someone else, but I can't remember right now. It might have been Baz. And we're doing a video about when Gakpo joined last January. And it was a great video. We had a great time on that show. I think we went a couple of hours, good fun. We had a good laugh, talking everything Liverpool. And, we just had, just viewers were just rolling into the show. I think like 400 or 500 viewers live at the time. People just kept rolling in because the channel was, because the show was going so well, we was enjoying ourselves, and the content was really good between all of us, and it was getting pushed out. More people get coming in, and in that video, I think I gained like 70 subscribers while we were live. It was mad. I absolutely loved that. And non-football, the other live stream I did was non-football. It was one of the it was the first ever After Dark podcast that me, Savage, Rods, John, and Cav did. That was brilliant. That was absolutely hilarious. We just had so much fun for 3 hours, just chatting absolute nonsense. It's beautiful. They're my two favourites, I would say. But I think there's I think we're gonna have many more though. It's your it's your honesty and no filter approach and rants that make this channel great. Cheers, Jamie. I appreciate it. Look, I don't have a filter, and that is true. My wife will tell you that. You know, I don't think before I talk sometimes. You know, and then when I've actually said something and sit there, I'm like, oh shite, I shouldn't have said that. So I don't have a filter. I think it and it comes out. I can't help it. I was like that as a kid. I'm like that as a grown man. I think it and it just comes out. And after I said it is when I'm like, oh, what, you know, I'm like that. My rants. A lot of people think my rants are fake. You won't believe this, but a lot of people think my rants that I do are fake. That I fake it to get views and clicks and stuff like that. I can tell everyone right now, not one of my rants is fake. I'm just extremely passionate. You know, when I get into something I really love doing, I get extremely passionate about it. So my wife, I'm extremely passionate about my wife. You know, I won't have anyone talk bad to her. I've had arguments with my parents before they spoke bad to her because she's my wife. I back her to the hill, passionate. My kids, the channel. I'm passionate about my channel. I put my everything into this. You know, my wife is a diamond. I couldn't do this channel without my wife. Yeah, makes me quite emotional saying this. I don't want to cry on camera because I look like a numpty. But I couldn't do this without her. And if she's watching, she knows. I literally couldn't do this without her. You know, we've got 3 kids. We've got 3 kids, all 7, 4, and 3. One's about to be 5 in January. You know, we've got 3 young kids, and she's got her own business as well. And she lets me have 2 or 3 hours every day to come and do this sort of stuff. So I'm passionate. I'm passionate. And I'm passionate about my football club. I am extremely passionate about my football club. And when I feel like something's gone wrong or something or anything, I ain't going to rant. I can't help it. It's just the way I am. But yeah, Peter will think it's fake and it's just mad. Big up, Masood. Doing good, champ. Thank you very much. What's my favourite meal? Spaghetti bolognese. I love spag bowl. Spag bowl, man. I could eat every day of the week. I could have it for lunch and dinner. I could eat it every day, man. I could eat it every day. Webby, I have not, my man. I haven't been there for years, to be fair, Webby. I love the fact Webby knows where I live. Big up, Masood. Jane, thoughts on the referee getting assaulted last night? It's awful. Absolutely. It just makes our game look awful. I don't get it. I know there's passion. I know fans are passionate, but you can't step on the field and start punching referees. And the manager was it as well. It's just mad. No, FIFA need to lock that down, man. They need to lock that down. Yeah, big up, Frank. Damn right. Aaron says, Top Man Jamie, I started liking your opinions when you did Coppish. Big up. Yeah, I've got to say a much love to the Coppish community as well because, you know, Cal, Matt and Drifty let My Ugly Mug come on their videos every Friday to do a call-in show. And for some reason, I gained a bit of popularity doing Coppish. You know, I got a bit of popularity doing Coppish and yeah, and you guys seem to like it and followed me onto this channel, and I appreciate that. I really do. But you know, I got to call them guys out, Matt Drifty and Cal, beautiful people. I say flip flop is the new term. It is, man. It certainly is. Big how long have you been supporting Liverpool? So I think I'm a bit behind the chat, so I've already answered. So the '89 season, since then, they certainly do. Yeah, we have very little trolls in our chat. It's a great community, exactly. And what I love, all the people that are moderators on my chat as well. You guys just you see anything you guys like bang gone. Jamie don't need to see that crap. I love it. That's why you guys are mods. One thing I hope is that one day that the football centre creator becomes better and bigger than Sky Sports because they're boring. Yeah, they need more of us on it, man. Big up Neil says numbers trivia. Liverpool win their 20th league title this season. The 23-24 season ends 20 months after the Queen's funeral. The club's current number 20, Diogo Jota, was signed in 2020. Neil, that's mad. Neil, how long did you how did you find that out, Neil? Big up, Neil. Some good number trivia there, my friend. Beautiful. Big up, my friend. Big up to you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm old school, man. I'm 42. I'm going to be 43 next year. I don't look it because I look young, but I rather look young than look like an old, ragged monster. But yeah, I'm going to be 43 next year. I've been supporting Liverpool since '89. After seeing my dad getting passionate about Arsenal beating Liverpool and smashing up a TV, I was like, if it means that much to him, it means that much to me. And, me and my dad bond over it. I love my dad. It's hard to be bantered when you're top of the league. It's saying, Josh. You can have debate and opinion, but sometimes people make it personal. Like sometimes we're Cameron's, which is weird. To me, it's not that deep. Yeah, some people get personal, man. Some people get personal. I don't. I've probably got personal a few times where I don't mean it. Because you're passionate. The thing is, though, if you're in a heated debate and you're really passionate about a debate you're having, sometimes you can't help it, and you come over it. You can be a bit rude at times, or you get personal for no reason. You apologise straight away. It's happened to me. I got personal for no reason. I went, look, I'm really sorry for that. I just got personal. Didn't mean to be rude here. We're having a healthy debate here. I apologise. And then it's forgotten about. But yeah, some people just carry on, man. Big Ash, thank you very much. I love Captain Sal, big OG. Nah, Jamie, you're 41% correct. Love that, man. Big up, how you doing, man? Big up to you as well, my friend. Jamie, it's because you're a humble content creator. I appreciate that. Big up Colin as well. Much love to Colin. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. YouTube is about real supporters saying how they feel. Yeah, the thing is though, if you look at YouTube and if you go and look at football YouTube, yeah, the people that get the most subscribers in the world of football YouTube are the ones that are more edgy, the more edgy content creators, the ones that drive agenda or are more edgy or more, they get the more view. I just can't be like that. So if that means I don't ever get the subscribers and views they get, don't bother me. Big up, Paul. It means a lot to me, friend. I really do appreciate my man. I really do. The '89 season, you were 12. Yeah, I was a little 9-year-old nipper too. Big up, Paul. Much love to Paul as well. Great guy. Big up. Thank you very much. TVs with 4 channels. Yeah, you used to have to get up off your chair to change the channel. They were the days. That's why no one was fat in the '80s. You never saw anyone overweight in the '80s because the whole reason is you have to get off your chair or sofa to actually turn the TV over. So the amount of calories people used to burn by having to get up every 5 minutes to change the channel was mad. Jamie, would you like watching more Liverpool EastEnders? Obviously, Liverpool. I will say, because I'm a London boy, obviously I watch EastEnders. I've just got back into EastEnders, actually. You know, you got to watch EastEnders at Christmas, man. 13, 14. Yeah, 13, 14. Yeah, man. I think one day me and the missus will probably. It might happen one day. Yeah, it might happen one day. You know, we're young at the moment. I think it might be like 20 years time or something like that. Maybe we might look into it. But I do want to live there. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I love you guys. I really do. Big up Josh, as always. Big up Panoff in the house. They did, my friend. Big up Bailey. Bailey. Been a while, my man. Yeah, I think, didn't we buy Michael Thomas like 18 months later? Imran in the house as well. What a beautiful man. Imran, thank you very much, man. I am tribal. I am a tribal man. So, Jamie, celebrity crush was either Oprah Winfrey or Mariah Carey. I'm Mariah Carey every day of the week, man. You know, yeah. Back then, Jesus. Get a Colesberg sponsor, probably the best football channel. I'd take that. No, looking drunk Vigo. Big up to you, man. What's my favourite food to order in? My wife would say Chinese. I am not. This is one thing you must know about me, guys. I am the fussiest eater. I like eating. I could eat the same meal every day of the week. I really could. I don't like, right, you guys going to hate me for this. I do not like spicy food. I can't stand spicy food. You know, I don't like certain foods. I don't like cheese. I can't stand cheese. Cheese is disgusting. I don't like spicy food. I don't like cheese. There's things that you guys are going to think I'm mad. I could eat the same thing all the time. I don't like. I like plain, boring food. I'm going to say it right. I could eat plain, boring food all day. Don't bother me. I could eat plain pasta, no sauce, no salt, plain pasta and chicken breast. I could eat that all the time. Or plain boiled rice. Plain boiled rice and plain chicken breast. I could eat that all the time. Could. But then I do love them burgers. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I look like this. You know, if I started eating rice and chicken a little bit more, I wouldn't look as bad as I do now. But I like my burgers and I've got a sweet tooth. I've got a really, really bad sweet tooth. Yeah, Red Men TV do get a lot of hate. I think it's because a lot of what it is, a lot of Liverpool. We live in the age of where you have to pick a side. You have to pick a side. You're either this side or you're that side. This is the age we live in right now. And with Liverpool at the moment, we're going through a bit where no one likes the ownership. So if you're not a Liverpool fan calling out the ownership, you're a top red. And red, like some people on Red Men TV, not all of them, you know, but mainly a few of them, because they don't call out FSG and their political reasons, they're getting hate on. Now, I like Red Men TV. Do I like everyone who works on Red Men TV? Probably not, because they got a lot of people. You're not going to like everybody, you know. But do I watch Red Men TV? Yeah. Do I watch Anfield Rap? Yeah. I watch as many Liverpool content creators as I can because I'm a Liverpool fan. And I like hearing different opinions of different people. You know, everyone's got different opinions. You know, I listen to Coppish, you know, Cal, Matt, and Drifty in one channel. All three of them have different opinions, and it's great to listen to. I listen to This Is Football, big up with Sam. I listen to him, and he has different views that we agree and disagree on. But he's a great guy, and he does great content. Then I listen to Red Men TV, and there's stuff I agree and disagree on. You know, and I love and you learn as well. You learn from different people, and yeah. But we do live in quite a tribe, and you know, we live in a world now where it is like you have to pick a side. You know, big up Noel. Much love, my man. Yeah, a lot of us are from London. That is very true. That is very true. Big up my man K-Mac as well. I forgot about K-Mac. Calling everyone out and I forgot about K-Mac. He's like my number 2 guy at the moment, K-Mac. He's always on the channel. He's my stat man. He's my go-to guy. I love K-Mac. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Shaving my head. I think I saw your comment the other day about me shaving my head at 5K. I swear I said if I get to 5K by a certain month, I would do it. So I don't think I met that target. But do you know what, Mac? I can't remember. Mac, what you'll have to do, you'll have to remind me every month. Remind me every month, Mac LFC. Remind me every month because I forget everything, man. And it's God's honest truth. I forget everything. We got Frank in the chat as well. Frank's another great guy. I sort of found Frank recently. Big up to Frank. I'm going to talk about Frank for a second. So Frank was coming on the channel in the comments quite a lot. And I didn't realise that Frank had his own channel. It's only once when I was, I think Frank put something in the chat and I clicked on his, instead of clicking on the name, I clicked on his icon and his picture and it came up with his channel. And so I didn't know Frank had a channel. And then I went on Frank's channel and I think to this day, my first appearance on Frank's channel is still his biggest show. I big myself up for a minute. But no, Frank's a great guy. Frank's a great guy. I love Frank. And when I go to Liverpool next, I'm going to make sure I give Frank a bell because I love to meet Frank. Great historian as well. Big up Panoff. Big up Bailey at uni. Is it your first year? It sounds like it's Bailey's first year. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. You know, Craig's a great guy. Anfield Gender. Craig's a great guy, man. Stevie G in the chat. It's been a while, Stevie. I hope you're doing well, mate. Always a great show, Jamie. I'm not about all the time, but when I am, I only come here. Big up to you, Steve. Stevie, you're a great guy, man. I appreciate this. Endo time. Endo. Where's my watch? I ain't got my watch on. Endo time, man. I still love Endo. I don't care what anyone says. It's still Endo time. Yeah, Rob Jones is a man. My most popular video is the final day of the season. Hang on, I'll get it up. Let me see if I can get it up here. Be up to the new members as well. Let me see if I can find. Hang on, let me just go on my channel a minute, and I will. So my most popular live stream, Josh. My most popular live stream is 15,000 views, and that was where I did a double watch along on the final day of the 2022 season. Liverpool versus Manchester City. Liverpool versus Wolves and City versus Villa. I believe that was on the 22nd of May, 2022. So the 22nd of May, 2022, I did a watch along. I did a double watch along because it went to the final game of the season. Liverpool, Wolves, City, Villa. That did 15,000 views and 600 likes. It was a big show. Big show. My second one, my Casado video, when we thought we were buying Casado, did 10,000 views. You know, I've got quite a lot of. So for a channel my size, I actually have quite a lot of views on my channel. You know, I've hit over 1 million views on the channel as well. Be up Michael in the chat, another great guy around here, and Andrew as well. Seeing all the people that I don't usually see live. This is great. Big up Andrew, big up Jamie and everyone in the chat. Congratulations on 5K. We are mentality monsters. Keep up the good work. You're one of my favourite Liverpool content creators. Much love. Big up. It just means so much to me. It really did. It really does. The first half of Dark was ruthless. It was. It was. How many Liverpool shirts do I have? Not that many, you know. Not that many. I don't have many. I don't always buy them, to be fair. I've lost quite a few as well. I ain't gonna lie. I've lost quite a few. I think I have about 8. About 8. I don't collect them like a lot of people. I know Cal from Coppish collects them. I'm not a big like my mate Grant. So my best mate Grant, my brother. He yeah, man, he collects, man. He's always on eBay or Vinted or whatever it is, whatever he can get hold of. Man, that man collects like no one I've ever seen. He's got hundreds of stuff. But yeah, I'm not a big collector of stuff, you know. I like if I like a Liverpool shirt, I'll go and buy it. Sometimes I don't like the Liverpool kit, but I will go and buy something like the training top instead. Sometimes I think the training top's a bit nicer, or I'll buy a flag, or I buy something with Liverpool merchandise on it every year, but it's not always a shirt. Have you got any advice how to be confident in front of females? Be yourself. Just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. You know, just be truthful. Be yourself. Talk to them. If you like somebody, just go up to them and start a conversation. Be polite. Be gentle. Be nice. Be assertive when you need to be. Yeah, and if they like you, you like you. If they don't like you, don't worry about it so much. There's plenty out there, man. Plenty out there. No, your rants are real because I'm worse when I lose. I get peed. Man, yeah, that's what I try to do, man. I tend to see similar things to you, Jamie. That's what I enjoy most about your channel. Some Liverpool channels I can't seem to make sense of. Big up, Josh. No, that's what I'm saying. There's so much for everyone. You know, there's Liverpool channels I can watch that I don't quite agree with, and it's hard to understand what they're saying. And then I find one where I like, oh, I get what they're saying. You know what I mean? I'm with you, Josh. I'm with you, and I appreciate it, man. I really do. What happened to Cav and Savage? Don't see them on here anymore. In fact, I haven't seen Cav for a while. Cav's all right. I was talking to Cav not long back, actually last week. But Cav was on Grizzly's channel the other day. Cav has been busy. He's got new things happening. I think he's got might have a new girlfriend, have a new partner. He's got things happening in his life, new like jobs, moving. I think he moved out. Can't remember. I think he did. He's got loads of things happening. You know, and look, Cav made, the intro at the beginning of my thing, the football bit where you see where it comes out all the Liverpool stuff and all that. Cav made that. So, yeah, big up Cav. But Savage is a great guy. I love Savage to bits. We fell out. It is what it is. He's a great guy, though. I don't talk bad about him at all. And I just hope we can patch things up one day and we can chat again. He's a great guy, though, Savage. I watch Savage's channels. I watch his the Hangover show he does. I always watch his wrestling stuff. Yeah, I watch his other stuff where he does his reaction videos. Hugo Online, I think it is. He does his reaction video. I always watch his content. I just hope we can eventually mend that fence and be civil to each other again. Like we are civil now. No one insults. No one hate. Just chat again. Just chat again like old times. What's your favourite all-time Liverpool player, Jamie? My hero was John Barnes. When I started watching, it was Barnsley. Robbie Fowler, Barnsley, Stevie. Obviously, everyone loves Stevie. Yeah, I'd say they're the three: Barnsley, Fowler, and Stevie. They're the three. They're the three. I mean, when I was a teenager, I just wanted to be Robbie Fowler. You know what I mean? Favorite meal. Oh, God's sake. If you can pick a go on holiday with the missus or watch England win a World Cup, go on holiday with the missus. If it was me and my wife and we could go back where we went on honeymoon, I'd love that. Yeah, every day of the week. Do you think Polina will come, Jamie? I'm going to do a video on this maybe tomorrow. I'm going to do a video maybe on this tomorrow because I have got a sneaky feeling Liverpool actually might get Polina. I'm hearing right now that Liverpool might do a loan to buy. So they might loan him for the rest of this season and then buy him in the summer. A bit like what Arsenal did with Raya from Brentford, loaned him, then a couple of months later bought him. I've got a feeling Don't know what it is. I think that might happen. Jamie's ranting as elite and world class. Turkish coffee, man. I love Turkish coffee. It was brutal in a good way. Yeah, brutal in a good way, man. Look, Jurgen Klopp was probably having a conversation with the fan base. He didn't know he was getting televised like that. I don't think it because it came from people's phones, didn't it? So it's not like he thought he was getting televised. I just think like I bet managers speak like this behind the scenes all the time with their other teams. I bet Pep speaks like this. I bet Arteta speaks like this. I bet all managers speak like this. Unfortunately, it just got caught on camera. But big up Klopp. You know, why shouldn't he back his players? Why? I don't get why Klopp's getting stick for it either. He's backing his players. He's basically saying, look, we're fighting for the league title right now, and Chelsea are 12th. So we made the right decision. They made the wrong decision. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I really don't, but people are making up. No, it's mad. Be ugly. Thank you very much. Yeah, exactly, man. Passion. I'll be up, Paul. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. That game is going to be amazing. I can't wait till Sunday. Be up, look. Merry Christmas to you, my friend, as well. It's Christmas time, the greatest time of year. I am a massive Christmas nut. So's the missus, so's the kids. We love Christmas. I love this time of year. It's my favourite. Yeah, Merry Christmas to every single one of you as well. Jamie, your opinion on rivals? Love to say we only got the one Premier 33 years, which means we've had 33 years to close the gap with us, but they haven't, which is worse. Yeah, exactly. You know, we won one title in 33 years, but we're only one league title behind Man United. Yeah. No, I'm with you, honestly. I'm with you. I don't get it. Jamie, you have a dinner party. What players, managers you invited and why? Right. I'm inviting Neil Ruddock. Because that man's not boring and he would probably make me laugh. So I'm inviting Neil Ruddock just from that. I reckon Neil Ruddock would be an absolute laugh, and I bet he has your back as well if anything gets a bit hairy. I've got to invite Jurgen. I'd love to pick Jurgen's brain. I'd just love to pick Jurgen Klopp's brain and the way he thinks of football because I believe Jurgen Klopp is a romantic. He's a massive romantic when it comes to football. So I'd love to pick Jurgen's brain. Neil Ruddock and everyone might be a bit surprised with Neil Ruddock. Of all the footballers you could pick, every footballer in the world that you could pick, I'll pick Neil Ruddock. I just think Neil Ruddock's a laugh. I bet he'd just be a laugh, man, at a dinner party. Who wants to have a boring dinner party? Do you know what I mean? Don't know. And Alicia Layman for obvious reasons, right? Big up Ravi, big up Jamie. Always respect you and your family. You too, man. You too. I love Liverpool fans because when our team is down and playing bad, we don't boo them like Arsenal, United, and Chelsea, etc. We sing "You Never Walk Alone" and spine amazing comebacks and never give up. Yeah, exactly. Look at the Champions League final 2005, 3-0 down. A lot of people thought it was over. The pundits thought it was over. AC Milan thought it was over. The fans sung "You Never Walk Alone." Tells you everything, don't it? Big up 12th man. Big up to you. Great meeting you on this journey as well, my friend. I remember staying up late to see the Channel 5 launch. I remember them days. Jamie, Sharon from EastEnders is underrated. In what way, Bailey? In what? Big up, Rabbit. In what way, Bailey? I think I've answered the Klopp sending shots one. Big up, Dante. Thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. Look, when I'm going to Liverpool next, I will tell you guys when I'm going to Liverpool next. I'll probably go to Liverpool next sometime in 2024 with the family. We were going to try and go this summer, but Penny needed a surgery and everything, so that got put on hold. but we will probably go up in 2024. So when I do, and I will let everyone know, and we can, if you live up there and you're around the area, we can all meet up and have a drink and that. It'd be laugh, definitely. Big up came out. I'm a Scouser, mate. You don't want to live. I can understand the Scouse accent anymore. Big up came out. Yeah, right, Kerry, Josh. Of course. Um, Jasmine in the house. Question for you, Jamie. How is your lovely daughter Penny getting on? I hope she's on the mend, and congratulations on 5K. Appreciate it, Jasmine. She's doing really, really well. Absolutely fantastic, to be fair. The surgery looks like it was a success. She's yeah, she's doing great. She really is doing great. She's so strong, man. She's so strong. She just turned 7 years old as well, which is mad. But yeah, she's an absolute diamond. She can't wait for Christmas now. Can't wait for Christmas. Came up, behave yourself. Big up, Frank. I knew Frank would come back here. Big up, Redbird, for the membership. Much love to you, my friend, as always. Anyone who wants to join a member and help out the channel, the join button is is below the video right now. If you want to help, the channel grow. Where your money goes is on the channel. As you see, new camera now, new microphone. I want to get a new setup behind me as well. New computer. We're trying to get this. We're trying to take this channel to the next level with new equipment. So if you ever super chat or a super thanks or a join for a membership or anything like that, all your money goes back in to making this channel great. So big up to every damn single one of you. Jamie, what music or band do you like listening to? Listening to Manowar at the moment. I'm a big Guns N' Roses fan. I love Guns N' Roses. They're my band. Always listen to Guns N' Roses. Absolutely love them. I got lucky to see them live on my 30th birthday. On my 30th, my wife took me to Milan. We went to Milan for a few days on my 30th, and I got to see Guns N' Roses live in Milan. Can't remember where it was. Some arena in Milan. It was just on the outskirts of Milan, the arena. And and I went to see Guns N' Roses live. That was amazing. That was out of this world. I've seen them a couple of times now. I saw them in the O2 as well. I saw them back in the O2 as well. So yeah, I've seen them a couple of times. Absolutely love them. They're my favourite band. I like a bit of everything. I'm a bit weird. I like heavy metal. I like rock. I like soul music. I like chilled music. I love a bit of Lionel Richie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big Lionel Richie fan. I'm a big fan of big fan of sort of like that sort of music as well. I love the Four Seasons. All that sort of stuff. I like a lot of old stuff, new stuff. I'm not a big fan of the music nowadays, but yeah, I've got wide tastes, I say. Of course I do, Andrew. Of course I do. Only last week I smashed the Morleys. Jamie, we need to do a match day vlog. Chat to some fans outside should be good content. That is something that I'm definitely looking to do next season now. So I think starting next season, so in the summer next year, summer 2024, that is something I'm going to look into, Mac, because if everything is good at home and the kids are good now and Penny don't need any more surgeries like that, my weekends hopefully will be a bit freer and it should be okay to try and get up Liverpool quite a bit. That's what I'm hoping for next year, and bringing content up in Liverpool. Maybe doing a video in Jurgen's bar, then going outside outside the stadiums on match days and doing some interviews and stuff. Yeah, definitely. Big up, Bizzle. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up, King. Big up. Congrats on 5K. You deserve it. Appreciate the love. The drama is good for content. It is good for content, and I don't blame people that do it either. I'm not even having a go at them. Big up. I love the ownership. Big up. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. Sam's great. I love her, Sam. Tough question, but what's your favourite Liverpool YouTube channel aside from your own? Coppish, yeah, Coppish. I love the Coppish boys. I wouldn't be here now if it weren't for Coppish. Let me just put it that way. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for Cal, Matt, and Drifty. I used to watch them all the time. Every Friday, I'd be in there to call in on the shows on Fridays when they used to do it weekly. I was calling in on Coppish in like 2020, 2021 before I did my own channel, and if it weren't for them, yeah, I wouldn't be doing the channel. I love that channel. I watch Coppish all the time, like literally all the time. If I don't catch Coppish live, I watch it on a replay. And obviously, I do. Callum's got his UFC channel. You know, Cal's combat channel, his UFC channel that you know he's let me come onto. And I do watch alongs to UFC now, and we do match fight reactions and previews on that channel. I think we've got a fight preview coming up as well. So, and combat his combat club channel, and we become friends in that. Yeah, the Coppish guys. Yeah. There might be some channels I've not come across yet. If there's any Liverpool content creators that you guys watch that you don't think I know, let me know in the chat and I'll go and find them out. Jasmine, did I answer that question? I think I answered your question, didn't I? Unless you had another one there. I'm well behind the chat. I'm trying to get through everyone's thing. Coppish, Jamie, and Sam are the best Liverpool content creators on YouTube. Big up for Jamie Vimino. Super chats mean, do you know what's mad? That you guys, that some people will pay for me to read out their comments in super chats. I find that amazing, yeah, that you guys would do that. And again, as I keep saying, this goes towards building this channel. Slowly but surely, we're going to have new computers, better specs, better cameras, better mics, better backgrounds. It's going to look more better. 2024, I believe, is going to be a great year for the channel, guys. I really, really do believe that. 2024 is where we really kick on. Really do. Big up, Ravi. Big up, John Conway in the chat. From Rusev Day to Endo Day. Big up, Frank. Frank, when I come up, I will hit you up. Don't you worry about that. The thing is, though, can they keep up with me? That's the difference. When can they keep up with me? Yeah, that's right, Josh. That's right. Right. Jamie, you were the first Level C channel I tuned into and commented on when I stopped by the Liverpool Echo. Big up, Panoff. Much love to you, man. Oh yeah, with yeah. I watched Cop Talk. Yeah, I watched Cop Talk. I was actually commenting on his channel just before I went live as well. Yeah, Grizz is a great guy as well. Forgot about Grizz. Love Grizz. Yeah, I know Grizz can sometimes people might, he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I love the guy. I think he's great. I haven't been on Grizz's show for a while. I have to get in contact with Grizz. He's a great guy, man. Big up, Danny. My guy Jamie. Big up yourself. Platform and content. Real Reds Law support 100. Real talk, but the most importantly, we love our club too. The max and success. You never walk alone. In club, I trust. Big up, Danny. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. Chances we win 2 more trophies this season. How much money would I wager on it? I'm just joking about the wager. Do you know what? I think we're going to win the League Cup in Europa League, at least. Big up, Bailey. I'm glad you're at uni, man, doing well. Much love to you, Bailey. It's good to see you around, man. It's really good to see you around. I'd love to go to Cape Town one day, man. I really would. I think Polina, the rumours are Liverpool can get him for 45 million. Yeah, I chat to Enz all the time, man. Chat to Enz all the time. Great guy. I love Enz. Oh, Tony, my man. Ruddock for the free suit. I love Ruddock. He's mine. Yeah, he just seems like a great guy, man. Seems like a great guy. Well, that's the biggest question. This is the biggest question of the day. Will Mick return in EastEnders? I think he will, Aaron, because you never saw him die. Big up, Frank. Jamie, top 3 people to smash from EastEnders. Me, Sharon, Chelsea, and Lola, but she died, so probably Whitney. Jesus Christ. I can't actually answer that, Bailey. I can't. I don't think I'm legally allowed to answer that. But you go for it, man. You go for it. Linda's attacker, I think. Rodsy's doing all right. I only saw Rods the other day, Bailey. I saw Rods the other day. Baz, I haven't seen in a while. I'll have to message him. Yeah, he is, but that's why I love him. James Brown, man. God, I love James Brown. Big up Jasmine. All good, Jay. The family's doing well, bro. Yeah, family's doing real good, man. Real good. Yeah, I love the Coppish crew. Jamie, here's a bluey towards a new background, mate. Never all going. Big up to you, Panoff. You're a great guy, man. You really are. Much love to you, man. Oh, James Redman. Yeah, look, I've been on Redman. I've been on James Redman's channel a couple of times. I've been on. I think I've been on with James Redman about 4 times. I've been on his channel 3 times. I was on with him on Sam's channel once, and we did a UFC video together as well. I love James. James is a great guy, man. James is a great guy, but he's a very popular man as well, and he's got a lot of people on the outside as well that he's very hard to get hold of. Big up Tom Little. Tom Little's a great guy as well. Young Tom is a great guy, man. Love Tom. He's starting to do his own channels now. He's doing his own channel now, and it's going well. Yeah, I love Tom. Tom's been on the channel as well a couple of times. Oh, I love Tom. Big up recency. Hope you're doing well, man. If Klopp was a TV show character, who would he be? Oh, Jim Royal. Jim Royal. There you go. Big up Jim Pops in the house. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up Gang and Deep as well. Congratulations, bud. Well deserved. Wishing you continued success for the near and distant future. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, the quadruple's on, man. The baby quad, as people are calling it. In my opinion, we got him at the best fan base on the planet. Mum don't watch football, but when she hears you never walk alone, she gets what's going. Yeah, it's emotional, man. Big up to my man G as well. Much love to my man G. Much love to you, man. Wine or beer? I hate wine. Wine's right. Beer, man. Yeah, if I'm going to drink. No, actually, Barry, if I'm going to drink anything, I'd rather drink rum or whiskey. So I like dark rum and I like spiced rum and I like dark spiced rum. And if I'm going to drink whiskey, I'd rather drink Scotch, single malt Scotch, and either a dark rum or a spiced rum. I'd rather drink that than lager or beer. I don't mind ale, so like a Dunbar or something like that. But no, lager's too fizzy, man. I drink 2 pints and I feel like I've had about an 8-course meal. You know what I mean? Honey from EastEnders as well. Pat Butcher is top shelf material. Oh my god. Becoming in the After Dark podcast now. It's becoming the After Dark podcast. What are you doing? Jamie's doing a smashing show. No, have you seen her lately? I think it might be. Is it Linda's Attacker or the Stacey Stalker or Keno? I think it might be Keno because when Phil finds out that's it, when Phil Mitchell finds out that that's actually his baby, and then finds out that Keno abducted Phil's own baby, yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's finished. Yeah, I love Rod. I'll get. Don't worry. We'll get the old gang back together. I really would love to do a New Year's Eve after dark special. I'd love to do that. Love to do that, or a New Year's Day. Tom looks like Ben Doak. Don't tell Tom. John says, "Hi Jamie. Favorite non-LFC player. Favorite non-LFC player. It'd probably be Messi. I had never watched a player. I could watch Messi play whenever. You know, I used to watch a lot of Spanish football when it was on Sky Sports back in the day. You know, when Sky Sports had Revista La Liga and all that, and Revista, I used to love it. You watched every Barcelona game, and I just used to watch Messi, man. And I was just like, oh, it's like doing the God's work, man. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. Just a tremendous footballer, tremendous. And my other favourite player I used to like watching was Roberto Baggio. Absolutely love Roberto Baggio. Ah, when I used to watch, does everyone remember? If you're old enough, you might remember. Um, Channel 4 used to have Italian football. Oh, I used to watch the Channel 4 Italian football every weekend. They on Channel 4 they'd have the Italian games on, one or two games every weekend, and then Saturday morning they'd have like their match of the day program for all the games the week before. Used to love that. You used to watch Roberto Baggio. And on Eurosport, does anyone remember Eurosport back in the day when they used to show all the European leagues, and they used to do a highlight package for about 2 hours long, and it would show like all the games from Portugal, all the games from like Italy, all the games from Spain, you know, all over Europe. It used to be great. We got Gavin's a rum, Josh is a rum guy as well. Sevilla not in Europa. Yes, Sevilla win. It's the earrings. Any LFC winter transfer update? No. Yeah, the only one at the moment is Polina, and I'm going to look into it. If I get any news, I might do a video of it tomorrow. Is that because you look like it? I'll check it out. I always do. Euro trash. Yeah, we all. Yeah, we all. I'm not going to say anything. I like whiskey myself. Unfortunately, a 70cl bottle only lasts 2 nights if I'm being good. Oh man, I know you're on about Messi. I know. I wish I looked like Roberto Baggio as well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Josh said my two favourite sports are football and MMA. Yeah, like football's my number one. I love MMA. I love combat sports. I like box. I used to absolutely adore boxing. Boxing, I used to love it. I remember when I used to stay up late with my dad on like a Saturday night waiting for the big Mike Tyson fight at like 4 a.m. in the morning, just staying up with my dad watch the fights. I used to love boxing back in the day. Absolutely love boxing. Now I like boxing now. I don't. If I miss it, it don't bother me. But I try and catch every UFC event I can. I love UFC. And One FC is now on Sky Sports. So Sky Sports just bought the rights to what show One FC here in the UK. So I'll be able to watch a lot more One FC now as well. So it used to be on Amazon. So I love MMA. I like a lot of sport. You know, I do like a lot of sport. I love snooker. I like pool. Um, I don't mind the darts. You know, you got to watch the darts at Christmas. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I like wrestling as well. Look, I'm a big wrestling fan. I might be 42 and it might sound daft, but I'm a big wrestling fan. I love wrestling. I'll still watch it today. James Richardson, is it? James Richardson? Oh, is that the is that the Hoffenheim striker? Honestly, I believe he's a Hoffenheim striker. Yeah, I used to be a big boxing fan, Barrett. I still like boxing. You know, I watch most of the big fights and all that, but I'm just not. I'm not as into it as I used to be because of the politics in boxing now are getting in the way. We're not seeing the fights we should do. Not seeing the fights we should do. Yeah, I love a bit of snooker as well. Yeah, it's the politics in boxing that have ruined it. I agree. I don't. Do you know what it is? I get more drunk if I drink lager. To be honest, Ravi, I get more drunk if I drink lager or ale. Just I don't really get bladdered on scotch or rum. But yeah, road to Red Devils. Been a long time, my friend. How you been? Been a long time. Hope you're doing well, man. I was big into wrestling. Like 15. Yeah, Josh, I never grew up, man. That was the problem. Never grew up. Yeah, same me, Daz. Playing Sunday League and Academy football now. Big up to you, man. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well for yourself, my friend. I'm glad you're doing well to yourself. So sorry, I'm in. No, you don't have to apologise for anything, my friend. I'm glad you. How's it going with the football? How's it going? What academy team you playing for? Let me know, man. Big up, Bizzle. Thanks for coming, man, as always. Yeah, the Hoffenheim striker, yeah. I don't know much about him. I ain't gonna lie. Don't know much about him. I did say to people, though, wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool buy forward. Rigged. Yeah, boxing it is getting that way. Frank goes online in 10 minutes. Jamie, I'll check Frank out as I always do. Big up the Frank. My favourite, right? So the movie debate. I don't know about you guys, but I have like a list of my favourite films like ever, yeah. But they can change order. So I've got my 10 favourite movies of all time, and sometimes they change order. Let's talk. Let's talk films. Let's talk movies. I love talking movies. Yeah, I know this is a football channel. We're just going to talk movies for a minute because this is my Q&A 5K special. When am I ever going to have a chance to talk about movies? Let's talk about movies. So my favourite film of all time, I watch it at least once a year. So I like, I don't want to overwatch it and ruin the experience. So I watch it at least once a year, and I love it. My favourite film of all time is Shawshank Redemption. That is my favourite film of all time. I fucking love that film. If it's, I'll make sure I only watch it once a year so I don't ruin it. I don't want to overwatch it. I love that movie. And then I've got a list of movies that. So Shawshank Redemption's always been number one. Then I've got like two. Sometimes change it. I change it about. So my other favourite film. So Shawshank's number one always. I absolutely love Goodfellas. For me, Goodfellas is the greatest gangster movie ever made. Sorry for anyone who disagrees, but Goodfellas shits all over The Godfather. There you go. I said it right now. Come for me. Um, Casino, bloody love as well. Raging Bull. I'm just naming Martin Scorsese films. Raging Bull, love. Rockies. I love all the Rockies. Even Rocky Five, that's crap. I still like Rocky Five, even though it's shit. I love all the Rocky films. I'm a massive Star Wars nerd as well. I'm a massive Star Wars nerd. I love Star Wars. Brought up on it. Love the stuff. Disney have now ruined it because Disney's a woke pile of shit and they completely ruined Star Wars. But love Star Wars. Um, Training Day. I absolutely love the film Training Day. So when Training Day's on, if I'm flicking the channels and Training Day's on, but it's been on for about 20 minutes, I will watch it. My wife gets annoyed. She's like, "You've seen this film how many times?" I love Training Day. And the original Karate Kid movie. The original Karate Kid movie made me go and do karate. So yeah, I love that film. I love Karate Kid. Yeah, they're probably my favourite movies, man. They're my favourite movies. What's my favourite? Sorry. Which the McAllen is it called that, Colin? McAllen, yeah, yeah, the McAllen cask one, beautiful. I think it's like 80 quid a ball. Boreham Woods FC Academy and Acadians FC. Big up to you, man. Well done, Road to Red Devils. Big up to you, man. That is excellent to hear, man. I'm glad you're doing well, fella. Really glad you're doing well. Yeah, Ronnie is my favourite. Don't mind Judd either in his era. Back in the day, Jimmy White and John Parrott. Yeah, Ronnie's the man, though. Ronnie's the man. Kendo Nagasaki, human centipede. Yeah, I think Liverpool after a forward. My dream is to be a professional athlete, no matter what sport. Although most likely be boxing. Big up, Red. I'm glad you're. Yeah, it's very hard to become a pro footballer these days. Keep at it, man. I bet you do it. Once Upon a Time America was brilliant, Jamie. Yeah, I like Once Upon a Time America. You've got to be in the mood to watch it, though. Keep it level. I will say that you've got to be in the mood to watch it. Big up, John in the chat. Hope you're doing well, man. Yes, definitely. Yeah, the John Wick movies. Yeah, they're quality, man. There's not a bad one. All four of them are great. All yes. Ah, you're from Mississippi, are you, Josh? Big up, Josh. Big up to Josh. Yeah, Shawshank, man. It's great. Absolutely great. Cobra Kai. Great TV show. Yeah, the Bourne films are good. I love the Bourne films. I think the second one's the best one. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Ahsoka was okay though. Ahsoka was okay. The best, if you're a big Star Wars fan like myself, like Josh, I think the best Disney-made Star Wars film is Rogue One. If you look at all the Star Wars films and TV shows that Disney have made, Rogue One is probably the best one. Have you seen the new Godzilla film, Alexander, on Apple TV? Is it no, not Godzilla, it's not Godzilla, is it? It's the other one. Who's the other one? Oh, that is Godzilla, ain't it? Is it Godzilla minus one? Everyone's going mad about it. Godzilla minus one, I think it's called. That's on Apple TV right now. It's like a lot of film critics are saying it's film of the year. It's like the best film this year. It's going to be amazing. Any good series movies you've watched recently? New season of Fargo on Hulu here's. Yeah, we don't get Hulu over here, Josh. Unless you've got a, IPTV or something. Um, I love Walking Dead. Walking Dead's probably my favorite TV show of all time is. I got a few actually. The Wire. I love The Wire. That's great. I've never seen the main character in The Wire is Detroit. I just love the fact that the main character in The Wire is the town and the city they live in Detroit. It's just amazing. Um, and Oz. If anyone's ever seen Oz, the prison drama that was on HBO back in the late 90s and early 2000s, go and watch it, man. If you've not seen it, it's incredible. And Walking Dead. I love Walking Dead. I like Game of Thrones as well till the last season when they ruined everything. I know you were. Keep it level. I know you were. Anyway, it was nice seeing you, James. Take care. I always remember you when I become rich and famous. Big up. I hope you do become rich and famous, my friend. You keep it up, my man. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, you know. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. Um, Rogue One was decent. Yeah, Rogue One's probably, I would say, the fifth best Star Wars film ever. Empire Strikes Back, A New Hope, Revenge of the Sith, then Return of the Jedi. I don't really like Return of the Jedi that much. And then and then and then Rogue One. Be up psychedelic in the chat. I did like. I did like. I love Civil War. Civil War is my favourite. I think Civil War and um, what's the second to last Avengers film? Not Endgame, because Endgame was boring. Avengers Endgame was terrible. It was 3 hour long film when nothing happens for the first 2 hours, and then the last hour is when it all happens. The one before that, when Thanos clicks the finger, yeah, that's the best one. And then Civil War. They're Marvel's two best movies. I can't do Marvel anymore. It's just gone. Marvel's gone crap. It used to be great. It's just crap now. I've not watched Andor. I need to watch Andor. Oh, it's made by the writer of Rogue One. I'll have to give it a go then. Yeah, Godzilla -1 is great. I've not watched. I'm gonna have to watch it. Everyone keeps Ronan. That's a good film, man. Is that keep it level? Is that the one where his son kills a gangster's kid while driving by accident, and then he takes care of it or something like that? Is that the one? I might be wrong there. Yeah. Jamie Foxx price of cinema. It is it depends where you go. But it is expensive, but I do like a trip to the cinema. I can't lie, Ravi. There is something about going to the cinema, going on that recliner chair, reclining with your feet up, your popcorn, your drink that is bigger than your actual torso, sitting right next to you. There's something about it, man. I love the cinema. Yeah, why? Cal is in the chat. Big up to Cal. Go and check out the Sanderson show, guys. That's the MMA channel, combat sports channel we're talking about. The Raid, yes. The Raid is a quality film. The Raid was directed by the same person who directed Star Wars Rogue One. I believe it's Gareth Edwards. He's the Welsh actor, the Welsh director, I believe. Great film. Yes. Yeah. The Wire's a weird. You know, Breaking Bad's a weird one. Season 1 is terrible, and then it all gets going in season 2. Only is it Baltimore? Why did I think it was Detroit? Baltimore, ain't it? Is that near Detroit? I don't know, Katie. Yeah, HBO is great, man. Godfather of Harlem. I've not seen that. I've not seen True Detective. Keep it level, no, that'd be easy, yeah. First season of Prison Break is good. Second season of Prison Break is all right, and then for some reason they just kept making them. Yeah, Dexter was good. I did like Dexter. I like the understanding of Dexter. I thought Dexter was good. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith is. I think if you go on the three originals, that's where people. I think if you go on the three originals, Empire and New Hope are in a league of their own, and then I literally think Revenge of the Sith is the third best Star Wars film, and then Return of the Jedi, and then Rogue One. It is a slow burner, Josh. A bit like Breaking Bad's a bit of a slow burner, but man, when it gets going, you just get addicted. Yeah, Terminator 1 and 2, the rest of them suck. Matrix, yeah, the first Matrix film, and then the rest of them suck. Yeah, This Is the End is quite funny because they use their real names, don't they? That's quite funny. The Mayor of Kingstown, I've not seen that yet. My mum and my dad absolutely raves about it. It's made by the same guy who made Yellowstone, wasn't it? And Yellowstone is awesome. I forgot about Yellowstone. Put Yellowstone in that TV show category as well. That is quality. Big up Kevin Costner. Oh, they're not the same person. Oh, okay. Gareth Evans did The Rain and Gareth Edwards did Rogue One. Oh, I thought they were the same. You know, I learn something new every day. I love the boy. I thought they were the same bloody person. I did not know I did not know that. Yeah, the third one. The only thing that gets me on the third one that is a totally different John Connor, because the actor who played John Connor, did he get into drug problems or something? And he got sacked, so they got, and it just like threw me off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check Andor out because that's what everyone says it ties it in. So I'm gonna have to check it out. I've still not seen it, Ravi. I've still not seen it. I don't know if I should, because everyone keeps telling me it's trash. I love the first Matrix film. The second one was okay for an action movie, like the stunts and the fighting. The choreography was good. The third one was just confusing as hell. Like, does anyone understand the third film? And then I don't know. Yes, the creator is that. That's what I want to go and watch. And what's that? What's that new Zack Snyder one that sounds like a? What's that new Zack Snyder one that sounds like a Star Wars film that's on Netflix or coming on Netflix this Christmas? Is it called like Red Moon or something like that? Something like that. You need to watch that. Yeah, I love South Park's hilarious, man. Has anyone seen the news episode of South Park when they do they take the piss out of Kathleen Kennedy and Disney and it is like the multiverses and all that? It's beautiful. It's brilliant. Only South Park can do that, man. Um, it's Sailor Moon. Josh, go on the Sanderson channel, man. We'll be doing the watch along to get in the chat, man. Get in the chat. Naked Attraction. Yeah, Naked Attraction's all right when it's the women behind the doors. You don't want to see a geezer behind the doors with it all hanging out. Do you know what I mean? But look, guys, I have got to leave it there because I'm going to go and watch the Man United game that's just kicking off. So, guys, thank you very much. This is great. Time for Jamie Phillips film chats. I could do that. Yeah, that's a good name actually. Jamie Phillips film chats. That could be a channel, you man. That could be a channel. That could be a channel. I love talking about movies and TV shows and stuff. Drew Detective Season 1, Jamie, trust me. If you like mystery murder, I love crime. Crime dramas are the best. You can't beat a crime drama. Stranger Things, I only watched the last 2 ever episodes. But guys, I ain't going to get out of here. I'm going to go and watch the Man United game and watch them lose to Bayern Munich. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. Is it Wednesday tomorrow? I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to probably talk about these Polinia rumours, any other transfer rumours. We'll do a little show on that tomorrow. Guys, thank you very much for joining me for a 5K special. It's nice talking about other things that ain't just football and Liverpool related, because I don't get the chance to talk about these kinds of things unless I do these kind, So, guys, make sure you go over to Frank's channel. In fact, what I'm going to do, hang on 1 second. Before everyone goes, everyone stay there for 1 second. Let me just do something a minute. I'm going to try and get everyone to get over to Frank's channel. You'll be up, Frank Carlisle. Let's go and give Frank some love, yeah? Let's go and give Frank some love. Let's go and see if he's got his redirect on. He hasn't, you know. Oh, Frank. Right, if you got a link for Frank's channel, guys, put it in the chat. And everyone go over and see Frank right now. Go and check him out. Go and check his show out. I want everyone to go over to Frank's channel right now. Go and check Frank out. Let's go and hit him up right now. He's a great guy. Go and check. There you go. Everyone go and hit that link. Hit that link right now. I'm going to end this video. 37 people left here. Everyone go over to Frank's channel. Go and say it's a raid from Jamie's channel. Go and raid him. Everyone go and raid Frank's channel. Show him some love. Guys, see you again tomorrow. Thanks for everything today. You're the best people.